Hey, Utah's Progressive Caucus. I'm Zachary and I'm seeking your endorsement for governor. You're gonna love me and you're gonna love my contract with capitalism. Think New Deal, but like with a young entrepreneurial Utah spirit. Thing is, I'm a capitalist. And unlike a lot of capitalists, I'm also like a socialist capitalist. All of my employees are paid fair living wages. They're given benefits. They're even given vacation packages for free to make sure that they get rest and recuperation. Why? Because a business is a machine, and that machine has several cogs that work together to achieve a result. And no business would ever leave its automated workforce, its industrial robots, to just rust away. That would be a waste, a horrible waste of all of their investment. It's the same with the human cogs in that machine too. We need those humans, and we need their brains and their creativity. So the fact is, we need to do maintenance on the people too. And any good company should do this. And any good government should make sure that this happens. To this end, we're bringing back the primary care network. Only now it's going to be primary care for all. Like Medicare for all, but think on the Utah level. Until the feds figure this out, we can solve this. Indeed, this is how most things happen. Gay marriage, interracial marriage, voting rights. They happened at the state level, and when we reached a tipping point, the feds had to respond, and it happened there too. So we're just going to fix this here, and we're going to tie that to new taxes on automated workers and AI, specifically when those are used to displace human workers. And the reason for this, it doesn't just save companies money not paying the workers, but because they're not paying workers, they're not paying payroll taxes, and those support our social programs. So we are establishing new payroll tax equivalents on the profits produced from these human replacing machines. Air quality. This is a big one for you, and it's a big one for me. I've got asthma. I can't keep handling this filthy air. And the air here, according to recent studies from the U of U, it's being blown off the Great Salt Lake's dried out playa. And it's got arsenic and asbestos in it. Those cause lung cancer. We can't have this anymore. So we have 3 plans to solve this. 1, we pump water directly from the lake onto the playa to renew that playa. Of course, that'll accelerate the drying of the lake. 2, we negotiate contracts to either pump water off the Snake or get our shares back from the Colorado. This is more difficult, and it's kind of robbing Peter to pay Paul, but that can do that too. 3rd is a moonshot plan, where we're actually going to use salt water, which people don't want, and use a series of ancient technologies to bring that water inland and restore all the saline lakes of the Great Basin. I've shown how this can be profitable, and I'm actually giving a TEDx talk on this August 22nd in Ogden. It's called Using Ancient Technology to Terraform the Earth First. I don't want to just keep pitching that, but here's the thing. That'll clean up our air. It'll provide green energy storage so we can save the 40% of electricity that's wasted and totally restore our ecosystem. I think this is the one we should do, can and should. However, I understand if you guys just want to renew the playa. Either way, we're cleaning up the air immediately. Housing. Housing is a human right, and it's about time we admit it. This is what society is for. And we're going to solve this. We're going to use some of this state-owned property, and instead of just giving it away to all of our crony buddies in the real estate industry, we're going to start becoming our own landlords. And we're going to release some of our rainy day fund to build housing and to secure some of these loans from all of these people who are about to go homeless because of COVID-19. We have to deal with this, and we have to stand together. This is why we have a rainy day fund. Mortgages, rents, they need to be frozen. The thing is, stimulus is no good if it all goes directly to the lords. And on that topic, we are going to break the landlord monopoly that was developed in the recession, and we will not allow an expansion of this predatory behavior after this recession. I'm pro-choice. That's settled law. That was settled before I was born. But here's the thing, that argument's going to go on forever. So, we need to invest in the artificial womb. They've done this in Norway. They've done this in Israel. We can offer choice and life and forever end this ridiculous continuation. Women deserve their reproductive freedom. But now we can have a third option thanks to modern technology. Education. I support the plan that comes from Envision Utah. They say that we need to raise teachers' wages to $60,000 to start and up to $100,000 throughout their careers. We need to do this. The cost would be $530 million. That sounds like a lot of cheddar till you realize one of our restricted industries, recreational cannabis, that we don't allow, Colorado allows it, and they put the money to education. The money they collected last year, roughly $530 million. We have a similar population. We can do this. We can raise our teachers' wages and have the future we need. Taxes. We can't keep taxing Social Security benefits. Those are our grandparents. They worked hard enough. Don't take their money from them. And finally, criminal justice. This one I've got to get to. I've personally been inside of our criminal system. I mouthed off to a judge when I was 18, and I got 15 days contempt of court over a traffic ticket for it. We have a penalizing state, and it's not okay. I learned a lot in there. I learned a lot, and I vowed to never be put there again. But we need to make sure that we can free our nonviolent drug offenders. These entrepreneurs, if they were living in Colorado, are rotting in our prisons, and they're the young entrepreneurial workforce that we need here in Utah. So we're going to provide pardons and clemency to all of these young, vibrant people and bring them back to us. So I'm Zachary Moses, and I'm seeking your endorsement. Thank you for listening to me, and have a wonderful time. Keep calm and carry on.